Hi Cancer, happy early birthday to those of you who celebrate in June, and welcome to your June 2020 Astrology 33 bonus love reading. Thanks to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you interested in booking a personal reading with me, just check out the description of the video for more details there. As far as what we have in front of us, this is what I call the bridging the gap spread, and the way it works is the cards on the left side represent your energy toward the connection with your main love interest. Cards on the right side represent their energy toward the connection. These are the past energies, present energies, future energies. Once we get through all those, we'll actually pull some oracle cards or some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And also keep in mind this is a general reading, so I'm going to refer to the cards on this side as your energy and the cards on the right as their energy, but if you feel like it's the other way around, then trust that as well. Alright? And then start with the past energy on your side. We have the Five of Cups. So this is actually a Scorpio energy here, which represents your fifth house of romance, creativity. And this could just be saying that you could have been going over some past disappointments, and could, for some of you, could be related to this connection, or possibly just in general. Maybe this even happened for you guys around the time of that Scorpio full moon that we had recently. And what I see there is, what stands out to me is those lights. It looks like three windows with three lights coming out. And then we also see the three spilled cups. So it could just be saying that you're really focusing on what went wrong in the situation, but there's still actually some potential for things to go right. So I guess, however, this is directly involving this person or just another connection in general. But yeah, that's what I see there. You were just in an energy of disappointment recently. Past energy on their side, totally different type of energy. We have the wheel on their side. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I do have to say, for some of you, it could be one of those things where they might have been exploring other options, and that might have been the disappointment for you. But I do have to say, I'm not getting a vibe that you guys were in a connection already, like as far as a formal relationship. So maybe it was just one of those things where you guys might have been talking casually, and you might have thought that you were the only one that they were talking to. Maybe you found out that there were multiple people in the picture for them. That's one way this could be playing out. Another way could just be saying, too, that maybe your energies were just very different in the past, as far as they might have been, in a light, playful energy. Things might have been going very well for them, whereas you might have been coming out of some disappointment. So maybe there was a bit of a disconnect there in the past. Present energy on your side, we have Contemplation. So this is actually the equivalent of the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. And for you guys, that's your house of communication also. So with this, I could just, especially because you guys are going to have, well, Virgo, the natural ruler of the sixth house is Virgo. And you guys are actually going to have a full moon eclipse in your sixth house of Sagittarius this month. So this could just be saying around the time of that full moon, you could just really be considering, do you want to be involved with this person on a more serious level, and possibly even whether you need to communicate that to this person or not. Because like I said, for the majority of you that I'm feeling with this connection is that you guys weren't officially in a relationship, and maybe it's more that they were just not aware that you wanted like a serious commitment with them. So you could just be contemplating if you want to actually have that talk with them or not. Present position on their side, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is actually the court card for Sagittarius. So again, this could be pointing to the significance of that full moon that we just talked about. For some of you, given that we have the wheel in the past position too, which is the ruler, represents Jupiter energy, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. Could definitely be saying some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius too, or someone that might embrace that energy. And with this coming up here in the present, this could just be saying that they might still constantly be on the move. You might feel like it's hard to pin them down. This could just be saying as well that maybe you guys live at a distance from each other, because the horse is moving away from the cards on your side and your back is turned. So there could be, if not physical distance, at the very least emotional distance. But it does look like you are reviewing the connection and thinking about what you want to do. In the future position on your side, we have Fortune. So here we go again, right? We had the wheel, same card here basically, but just a different deck on your side in the future. So this could just be saying that you might be feeling that confident, playful energy for yourselves in the future. It's definitely a positive progression of energy in general. As far as we had the Five of Cups contemplation, which isn't necessarily negative energy, but it's a bit heavier of an energy, and now we see a much improved energy here. So with this coming up in the future position, keep in mind you guys actually have Jupiter in your opposite sign too. So this could just be saying that, you feel a lot more optimistic about the connection in the future. And this could just be saying maybe you might get some synchronicities, possibly through music, maybe even in your dreams, or just general signs you might see when you're out and about that you feel are signals as far as, okay, maybe I should be in this connection with this person. So that's what I'm seeing in the future position here. And then the future position on their side, there we go, is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is actually some Virgo energy here as well. And, you know, this energy to me points to actually putting in the work to actually be in a committed relationship. We see all the fruit around, which to me represents the fertility, the, abundance of the connection. And then what sticks out to me with the artwork in this deck too is there's that mirror. So this could just be saying that this is someone who would put in that effort if you did express to them that you actually wanted something more serious. I feel like that's what that's saying there, that, once you put it out there, given, like we said, that Virgo energy represents your third house communication, if you do decide after that contemplation period that you do want to move forward with them and you communicate to them what your needs are, I feel like they actually will put in the effort to meet them. So that's definitely a positive sign there too. And the bottom of the deck on your side, we have fertility. So this is the equivalent to the Empress card. Um, Keep in mind, of course, that especially because it is called fertility in this deck, this could point to potential pregnancy. So, if you are still unsure what you want to do with this person and you are engaging otherwise, just keep that in mind. That's potential energy this month. And it's interesting that beneath that, actually, we see the Ten of Coins here too. So they have the Ten of Pentacles in their future position, and you have it here as well. So it definitely looks like there's some potential for the connection. And the bottom of the deck on their side, we have Queen of Wands. So a lot of fiery energy for this person. So at the very least, like I said, it could be a Sag for some of you. This is actually Aries energy though. So maybe it's just their energy in general is a lot more fiery than you're used to. But this is an energy of being open. And for you guys, Aries is your house of career and social status too. So this could point to the relationship as well. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First one, I'm going to see if we get anything from the Mystic Moon Oracle deck here. And for those of you who haven't seen this type of reading from me before, I actually do pre-shuffle the deck before I start recording. And I'm actually just going to be looking for some jumpers here. First, any unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And after shuffling for a while, if nothing comes up, I'll just take that as a sign to move on to the next Oracle deck, since it's just a general reading. But we'll see if we get anything. So like I said, first we're looking for any unspoken messages from you to them. Okay, nothing coming up yet, but I'll give it a few more shuffles. All right, and now we'll see if we have any unspoken messages from them to you. All right, there we go, got one. And let's see. Okay, we have, I'm in a much better headspace now. So that's definitely an interesting message there because, while I didn't necessarily view this as negative energy, it definitely would be a bit more scattered at the very least than the Ten of Pentacles energy. So it could just be one of those things where, maybe they just weren't as settled in general. Maybe they were just a bit more of a wild personality as far as going out a lot more, maybe always on the move, maybe always traveling, not necessarily anything, negative about that, but that just could have been the general vibration they were in, maybe not necessarily ready to settle down. And now, with that Ten of Pentacles in the future, it could just be saying that their perspective has shifted a bit. Now they're more willing to actually enter into a serious committed partnership. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. And next, we'll see if we get anything from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and we'll just be looking for one card here, then we'll wrap up. Whoa. Hold on. Definitely just dropped the deck, so that's not going to help. Give me a second. Yeah. As much as I love you guys, I'm not going to read like 20 Oracle messages right now, so let's just start that over. Sorry about that. Welcome to the Boober Reels. But yeah, let me shuffle again and see if we get anything for you guys. Okay, there we go. That's better. One card, not 20. Alright, you guys got building blocks. There we go. There's the artwork, and the number is 28. Alright. Okay, it says, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So definitely a pretty positive message there, and then maybe that could even be pointing to that contemplation energy we see in the present as well. And the relationship message says, when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So definitely a pretty positive message there. And I mean, the overall spread seemed to support that as well. Like I said, this definitely looks like a pretty positive spread. Hopefully it did resonate for you guys. Sorry about that little blooper with the Oracle cards dropping them, but hopefully this resonated for you guys. Once again, happy early birthday to those of you celebrating June. I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.